What's up, guys? I'm Red,
I'm Son of Steve.
and this is another exclusive John Wrestling Smackdown review. The date is 8/8/25, August 8th, 2025. We just watched, in my opinion, a pretty good Smackdown coming out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. There's a lot to unload here. We're going to do it pretty quick. If you're new to the channel, do a little screw and a poo.
Well, let's run it. It's in Canada, so you know it's a decent show.
Yeah, definitely decent. So I'll let you start us off. What do you think of the opening, John Cena?
Well, we knew John Cena was going to open the show to address Brock Lesnar and what happened at SummerSlam. That was a screw in itself.
Yeah.
Didn't really like the fact that he didn't really bring up the championship. Losing a big belt like that. You kind of.
He was just like, it's gone, it's done. I'm babyface, and I'm just gonna wrestle people now. No aspiration for a rematch.
Yeah.
Considering it's kind of 1-1, right?
And we know the more opponents, the better for John Cena. So I don't disagree with that. And then he kind of does his whole spiel about you want some, come get some. And here comes Logan Paul. Don't really know how I feel about Logan Paul being the first challenger for face John Cena in this retirement tour, but it's whatever.
We knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah, we're getting in that clash. So
get it out of the way, I
official,
guess. Because a lot of us thought Brock was definitely going to be the match at Clash, but is it too soon? Do we want to build this? Could you do Perth? Could you even? I think Survivor Series is way too far.
Yeah.
I think you have to do it at Perth,
Yeah.
Unless because there is a window right now where you could add something.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll see about that.
Yeah. And so then they kind of go back and forth, and then Drew comes out, and they kind of gang up on Cena. And here comes the champion, Cody Rhodes.
Mm-hmm.
This will set up a main event match between Logan Paul and Drew and Cody Rhodes and Cena, which we'll get on later.
Yeah, pretty awesome though. This is like, as far as I can remember, this is the first SmackDown match that Cena has had since actually starting the retirement tour.
Yeah,
like all of his actual matches have been on PLEs or Saturday Night's Main Event
or Raw.
Yeah, did he even have a match on Raw?
Yeah. I don't know about the retirement tour. But I know
since the Royal Rumble, since the tour officially started, I can't think of a match he had actually on TV.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let us know in the comments. But I'll give that a screw.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. After that, we saw Motor City Machine Guns backstage. This pretty much led into hey, we didn't get the titles, but we're working on it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get back to it, right? They got a match tonight against Solo Sikoa's MFTs.
Yeah.
So we got, I believe it was Talatonga and my good friend JC
Your
Mateo.
good friend.
JC Mateo, right? This match was pretty good. Overall, JC and Talatonga, excuse me. I keep thinking Hikaleo. The MFTs did pick up the win, and then out comes Nick Aldis, right? Solo's talking all that crap.
Aldis was very active today.
Yeah, we're in Canada. Pierce was active on Monday, dude. We got championship matches and stuff. Pretty big stuff going on. So he said, you know what? You want to sit here and talk smack, Solo? You got your wish. We're going to go ahead and have someone face you right now. Now, it wasn't a title match, but it was a one-on-one match in Canada, and it's Canada's own Sami Zayn. So I'm kind of combining these because it was like one after the other. Very quick. Like, honestly, I think everything was screw. Sami Zayn picked up the win right after. Very short.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all of it, though. It was all screw. We didn't see Fatu, which leads me to think maybe this is over for a little bit. But there's also that, hey, Sammy part of the bloodline in the way. Could he get involved here? What do you think about the segment, the match, the other match, all together? What do you think?
Well, I got to give the MFTs versus Motor Machine Guns a big poo.
Really?
Because Tonga Loa is a former tag team champion.
This is true.
He grabbed the championships from the ladder. And what does he get in return? He gets cast aside. And we get JC Mateo and Talatonga.
There's so many Tongas and Talas.
Yeah. It's bullshit.
Man.
Certified bullshit. So that gets a poo. But the Solo thing, we knew something was going to happen there. They said, hinting someone Canadian. We knew it wasn't going to be Kevin Owens. We knew it wasn't going to be Edge. We knew it wasn't going to be Christian or anybody cool, Bret Hart. So it had to be Sammy. It's the only Canadian we know. And the next thing you know, Sammy came out. They had a good match. I'll give that a poo. But yeah, a little flip flop there.
Yes, I was Screw and a poo for you. I guess I gave it 2 Screws. I enjoyed it all, honestly. All right, next up, let's see. We had an interesting celebration of sorts, a tag team / birthday celebration between Alexa and Charlotte. We get a cake with Charlotte's name plastered all over it, and it's like the small print. It's like the small print on like a medicine bottle. You know what I mean? It says "and Alexa."
Yeah.
You know.
This is a clue.
Yeah, this was cool. This is funny as hell. And then she gets a gift. It's a new doll to tag with Lily named Charlie.
Yeah.
Crowd starts chanting Charlie. It's pretty funny, honestly. I can see this. Maybe the doll gets involved with something with Wyatt's later on. You never know.
But that's how they could split, and that's how she could, maybe get, that Wyatt dark side back.
Yeah.
Who knows?
We'll see.
And then we had Chelsea interrupt her, which then had Nick Aldis come out again and had his own little gift for Alexa and Charlotte, which was a brand spanking new referee with a gift tie and all.
Imagine being that guy, right?
Yeah. So then we had a match between Chelsea and Charlotte Flair.
Should have ended in DQ. I'm just gonna say it now.
Yeah, okay. He's hot today. He's hot. He's coming out hot. I do say it's cake, okay? It doesn't hurt. There's nothing inside the cake. Now, if there was...
You don't know that.
If there was, and Chelsea started bleeding, I'd be like, okay, maybe...
Yeah, what are those? A broken beer bottle
Maybe Charlotte was trying to, do something dirty to Alexa by smashing her face in like the old days.
They should have done something like that to make it interesting.
Yeah. Whether that's the case or not, Charlotte picks up the win, hits Chelsea onto the cake. Everyone gets a little piece of cake, and I'll give it a salute.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up, I'm going to let you do this one. I was out of the room for this one, actually. The Miz and Carmelo Hayes linked up. I'm going to give the other one a screw, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Miz and Carmelo Hayes, what do you think?
The Miz, had been gone for a couple months, and I personally missed him, Miz is a certified OG. But they kind of went about it weird to where, I don't know if the Miz is on Melo's side or not, which I guess that's a good thing, because he went in, he was leaving Aldis's office, and Carmelo was trying to go into Aldis's office, and they said, where you been? He said, well, actually, I've been trying to get us a tag match next week to make us put us back on the map, and because Melo was trying to get a U.S. Championship match, but that doesn't happen. Melo goes, all right, and walks away, and then Nick Aldis walks into the frame, not from his office. So that pretty much means that The Miz was not talking to Aldis about a tag match, but now he is going to be talking to Aldis about something. We don't know what.
Seems interesting.
With or without.
Sounds good.
Give us a clue.
All right, next up, Wyatt's 6 video package. And then we get a little something with the Street Profits and DIY. Honestly, this is pretty screw. Looks like you get a match next week. Street Profits, DIY. Pretty screw. Tag division is thriving, right?
Yeah, the Wyatt video package was amazing, and that little backstage thing where DIY was very funny. They were entertaining as hell, and I'm pretty excited. Chelsea Green had not Chelsea Green. Candice LeRae had a fat welt on her leg.
Yeah.
And Johnny Gargano stole the ice from her pretty much on his throat.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny. I'll give it a screw.
Give it a screw. We had a little talk about this. We had a small backstage with Tiffany Stratton. Looks like, it looks like we don't know what's going on here, really.
Yeah, it looks like we might be running it back, which is okay.
Yeah, but it also looks like maybe not right now. Maybe it was like a tease for later, because it wasn't very...
It left a lot of questions.
Yeah, it wasn't very I'm challenging you. It was like, I'm going to get my get back next time.
Yeah.
Next time sounds like it could be any time, right?
Yeah.
But then, here comes Julia.
And Kiana
James. And you'll have to watch the clip. It's a little odd.
It's all over the place. Michin came in, stole Kiana James' card. Not really stole, but asked Jade, hey, can I get that? I want to try and get a U.S. Championship match.
I guess I'll give it a screw because it leaves questions. It leaves wanting more, right?
Yeah.
We're just watching. Aleister Black promo came up next. This was a big screw.
Very good.
Not much to say about this. Well, actually, there is. We didn't even mention this. So, Damian Priest apparently injured. So that he had fractured his jawline or something like that.
He has a hairline fracture.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it seems like it's kayfabe. Could be some truth to it. We haven't heard anything. Most likely kayfabe part of the story, but I'm liking the story so far. I'm just missing our truth in it. Which brings us to the next segment.
Boom.
John Cena's walking backstage, heading out for the main event.
We just felt that truth was coming.
Yeah, all of a sudden, he looks over. It's our truth, right? I know you feel pretty strongly about this, so I'll let you take the reins here.
So don't get me wrong. I enjoyed that little thing between Cena and Truth.
Who couldn't, right?
But
it's currently got a lot of likes on our page.
I was very looking forward to the direction that this crazy Ron Killing / R-Truth guy was going towards.
Yeah, I agree.
And this kind of felt like they were like, hey, Cena's face, so now Truth's face.
Yeah.
and all that was just for nothing, which I don't like. I mean, I want us to get a serious R-Truth to where we can actually see what he's capable of. So I got to give it a poo. I don't want this guy to be a joke nonstop.
I think I'm going to agree with you because everything that transpired, right? He gets fired. The fans call him back. WWE,
they say it's a story.
I don't believe it. WWE realizes they screwed up. At that point, unless I see it in WWE Unreal, I'm not going to believe it. And even then, I'm going to be like, did y'all sit here and pre-record this?
Yeah.
You know, or post-record it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, yeah, so I feel the same way you do on this one. I love the segment with, seeing them, but I got to give it a poo.
Truth can make me laugh any day of the week, but that's not the point.
I miss that Truth. I do, but I haven't even got a chance to really miss him.
He gave me a taste, and I want the whole goddamn
He hasn't even really had many. He's only, had like 2 matches, maybe?
Yeah, it was, he had that, I think he had 2 matches with just Aleister Black.
Yeah.
And one of them was a quick roll-up win, and the other one ended in DQ, didn't it?
I think so. I don't even know. It might have been one. There was that character pretty much went nowhere. He said, "I'm driving now. This is what's going on."
We were invested.
Yeah, he cut his hair off. I hope they didn't make him do that for nothing.
Well, apparently that was his idea.
Yeah. Well,
Triple H said that R-Truth came to him and said he wanted to do it, and he asked if it was okay, and so he did it.
Which seems cool for that direction of that character.
Yeah.
I really hope that they don't abandon this, but it seems like they are, and
I also wouldn't mind if it's like a bipolar thing. Like 1 week he's like all buddy with John, and the next week he's like, "Hey man, screw you."
And at the same time, like Truth character has kind of always been schizophrenic or bipolar, almost like from everything. I mean, little Jimmy for everything back in the day. He seems like he's been good now, but like you could put this in, you could do any storyline here. You say, hey, Truth is off his meds. Truth is going. Maybe you could play that in.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah.
You could have these 2 characters, kind of like like almost for I don't think that was a good example, but like how like the Daniel Bryan and Kane stuff back in the day, like how Kane was like going to therapy and fine sometimes and chill, and then he's just like, oh, you could do something like that. Yeah. Overall, poo. Then we get to the main event. John Cena, Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, Drew McIntyre.
Match started at 9:50, so we knew there was only 10 minutes running here.
Minus commercials.
Yeah, so we get like maybe a good 8-minute match. Cody's in it for the most of it. Then Cena gets tagged in, does the whole thing where he does the 5-knuckle shuffle and the AA and goes for the win. Almost gets the pin. Drew breaks it up. Then we get a little bit closer, and then boom, Logan hits a low blow. Disqualification. Logan and Drew technically lose, but who really cares? Logan and Cena go backstage and continue brawling, and we're left with just Drew and Cody. And we were wondering at the beginning of the show, who's going to challenge Cody next?
At Clash of Paris.
We got the answer, because Drew seemingly destroyed Cody, claymoring him through the announce table.
Kicked his head off.
Joe Test lost his mind.
Yeah.
And pretty much held the title, so I think we're going to get Drew versus Cody. And I honestly want Drew to win. So, this is a screw for me.
And, I agree. I think this is cool. I think that title does need to get on Drew. I think it's not going to happen at Clash in Paris, though. I think that this feud is, that's one of the biggest stars against Cody. I think you could do a lot here. And all the times that Drew has been screwed and stuff, I think it's time for him to screw somebody, right?
Yeah.
And really win. So I think you could do like a 3-match kind of thing, maybe. 2 to 3 matches. Heavy feud, and I think you could honestly have Drew win at like Survivor Series,
Maybe.
It really
like depends on what like some of these big names you want in the War Games. Like I think Cena has to be in a War Games match.
He's never been in one.
Exactly. I do think that with him not having a title, that just makes the odds even greater for him to be in the War Games match. He has to do it.
Yeah. But we've seen plenty of people with titles in War Games matches before, so
yeah. Cody could even be in it. That's why I'm like
Like Cody was champion in the War Games, wasn't he? Yeah.
The big one with Punk coming back.
Yeah.
And Randy.
Was Seth champion then too, or was that Gunther?
I think Seth was champion then.
He might have been.
So then maybe Seth was champion and Cody wasn't champion. I think that's
I think you're yeah. Cody was still on the way to his championship at 40.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Regardless.
Yeah. Lots of action tonight on SmackDown. Really did enjoy it. I will say there's a lot of open questions, like the whole Brock situation. He addressed it, and it's clearly coming, just not at Clash in Paris.
When are we going to see him next?
Yeah, probably at Crown Jewel in Perth, if I had to guess, but we'll definitely see him before then.
I hope so.
And, I hope so, tue. I think it'll be a spontaneous thing. I don't think they need to announce it. I think you just have him come out and mess up Cena again, and
go from there.
Yeah, obviously Brock's going over. I think.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, I mean Cena's already going to be retiring, and this will end John Cena's retirement tour and open Brock's retirement tour, because I have no idea how long Brock's going to go. I mean, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Minneapolis. That's
SummerSlam.
That could be his last match.
Yeah, and that would be a good last match in his hometown against Gunther, hopefully.
Yeah.
But there's Mania before that, too, so they could pull Gunther and him at Mania. You could do Braun
see.
Breaker and him. This is all for another video. But overall, I like SmackDown. I guess I'll give it a rating out of 10 like we always do. There was a lot of screws, only a couple poos.
I'm going to give it a 7.
I'm actually right there with you. I'm going to give it a 7 as well. I did, the couple people were missing.
Yeah. We almost didn't get Truth. That's why it's not a 6 or a 5.
Yeah, LA Knight,
I think he's probably going to
kind of the Raw. Yeah. No Fatu, no Big Jim. I don't know where the hell Bianca's at. What's going on with that? I mean,
that's true.
That could be a challenger for Tiffany we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
Maybe let's do that. But overall, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out our other socials. You see them in the video flashing the whole time. At Exclusive John Wrestling, at Exclusive John Wrestle on X only. I'm Red.
I'm Steve.
As always, keep it exclusive.